Alright, so this is another Patreon request, and this one comes from Hunter Johnson, who asked me to do a rather interesting story, and that is basically a a Mortal Kombat AU with Cartoon Network characters. Yeah, a Mortal Kombat Cartoon Network AU. So let's see how this all plays out. Now, as always, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, and just hit the 4th tier, where you can not only check out videos for my Patreon, but you can also send me requests for said videos in here. You can do all of that. So, like I said, just hit the link below, head on over there. And yeah. Anyway, so where do I begin with this? Because this is a really fascinating one to do. This is a rather fascinating one to talk about. This one was hard to put together. This was one that was pretty much hard to put together because it was just so out there, and I do have limits in stories sometimes, guys. I can't just think of something right out of my fucking ass. Anyway, so yeah, let's get started. So our story begins pretty much with our hero Steven, who is, I guess I could say, as Tunner wanted, as Liu Kang. So Steven in here is Steven is basically he's without his mom. He has been basically in this universe been training by himself. He's been more or less been using to harness his powers on his own. That is, until he meets a man with a katana who goes only by one name, Jack. Jack basically takes Steven in and tells him about this destiny he has. Essentially what it is that in the world of Outworld, a great evil named Aku has been taking over realms and merging them with Outworld. His avatar, Black Hat, has been using a tournament on an island, and Earth has lost 9 of these tournaments. And the 10th one, you know how this story goes. So Jack was once a champion alongside Steven's mother, Rose. Rose was a champion of Earth, and so was Jack, and they were part of the last few tournaments. But Black Hat defeated and killed Rose, and Aku defeated Jack and destroyed his sword. So he's also lost his immortality, and now he's just getting older, so he has to depend on a new generation of heroes to essentially go out and save the fight in this last tournament, because if they lose one more time, yeah, they're doomed. So he believes Steven, with his abilities, can turn the tides and defeat Black Hat and stop the invasion of Earth. But in order to do that, they need some other people along the way. Among those is one Johnny Bravo, who is a actor and training martial artist, and you can probably guess who he's supposed to be. Johnny Bravo is our Johnny Cage. We also have who else was a part of this? We have Connie, who is I wouldn't say our Kitana, but she's definitely still the love interest in here. So Connie's here. We have sorry, my brain just completely blanked out. We have crap. My brain's just completely blanking out on everything. Oh yeah, we have Ben, who is kind of like our Jax in a way. We have, but in here, Ben's actually, I would say he's more like Nightwolf than he is Jax, because in here, more or less in this continuity, Ben is he communes with the universe and more or less gains the power of different aliens through this kind of alien magic he can use. So he's more like Nightwolf than anything else. We have Oh, hell. I can't believe I'm blanking on everyone. We have Zack Saturday. We have a bunch of characters, and not all of them, like, correlate to to MK characters. But yeah. So we have all these heroes going to the island to face, to more or less face down Black Hat and his minions. And yeah. So they get to this island via boat, and Black Hat more or less greets all of the fighters who are like, "Hey, so welcome. We especially welcome the heroes of Earthrealm who have been like a losing streak. What are you, 0-9 now? You're so fucked." And he does take a note of Steven because he's like, "Hey, I know you." He's like, I know you, Steven Universe. I remembered your mother. I killed her pretty good. I just decapitated her and everything, and I think I let the lizard's skullfucker corpse." He's like trying to get a rise out of, he's like trying to get a legit rise out of Steven to start a fight before the tournament, which is against the rules. But Jack's like, you can't let him. You can't let him goad you into a fight. That's against the rules. If he does, then we are all doomed. Like, you have to play the long game here, Steven. You have to just wait. You'll get your chance. So Steven, of course, is angered by this, but Connie's there to like help, calm him down, and she explains why she's here is because she was a soldier who was a part of a mission that encountered someone with abilities, and that someone was Fuzzy, who in this continuity is one of the fighters for Black Hat, and Fuzzy killed all of them. So she's out here looking for Fuzzy, as well as trying to stop this invasion. She was approached by Jack to help, stop the incursion of Earth and help protect mankind. Among others, you have other characters in here like Rex from Generator Rex, who's kind of like our Sector, or more appropriately, he's more like Cyrax. He's more like Cyrax. There's also shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still working through the Rona, so you'll excuse me if I'm like blanking on a lot of stuff. It's not fun. This is not fun. So I'm just trying to get through it. I'm just trying to get through to this as much as I can. Like, I'm just trying to get through all of this to Anyway. So you also have, like, Mandark, you have other fighters in here. All of these characters are all under Black Hat's control. Either they're under his command via orders of Aku, or they're under orders of they're like manipulated by Aku to join the ranks, like to join the ranks of this evil alliance. So eventually what does happen is that Steven does eventually fight his way through several opponents until he gets to Black Hat. And Black Hat, of course, is like, oh, they didn't tell you. Like, when he and Black Hat face off in the arena, what happens is that Black Hat more or less tells him, oh, did Jack tell you what the whole story was, like, between your mother and I? Like, your mother actually was an agent of Aku. She came to Earth to help kind of kill off warriors, but for some reason she decided to just ally herself with the heroes of Earthrealm. I never understood, but now I do. You guys are so fucking entertaining. Like, you humans are so entertaining and stupid to watch that it's almost like she wanted to see the entertainment. And also, did he ever tell you about the, like, war crimes your mom committed in my name? Or, Lord Aku's name? She did a lot. She killed women, children, she killed not just the men, but the women, the children. She slaughtered them like animals. And of course, this gets so much of a rise out of Steven that he gets unfocused, and Black Cat starts to get the upper hand on him until Jack reminds him to to remain focused and remember the good in his mother and not the evil. So at that point, Steven refocuses himself up, and then he goes in for the kill. The cat takes out and finishes Black Cat, and the tournament is won. So there you go. That is pretty much the Mortal Kombat Cartoon Network AU. Not great, but like I said, I'm working through the Rona right now. So yeah, I'd like to thank Hunter Johnson for this video. This was a lot of fun to do. And as always, if you would like to have a request done, just hit the link below. Head on over to my Patreon. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.